Hello there, Star Wars fans and collectors, and welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Black Series Death Star Trooper, also known as the Death Squad Commander. This version is the version from the red and black packaging, and this one has the photoreal tech applied to his face. This is a repack of the one from 2017, the anniversary figure, and the anniversary figure didn't have the photoreal applied to his face. And when they released this one, they decided to do that to his face and gave him a more realistic appearance in terms of the head sculpt. And I think it looks pretty good. We'll talk about that in just a minute, but I just want to let you know that I bought this loose. I don't have the packaging on me, but the store I bought it from sold this loose, but they also sold the anniversary figure in the card back. We compared the two. We even Google searched it just to be sure, and this is in fact the red and black packaging figure, or red and black packaged figure. And overall, again, I think this is a better version just because of the head sculpt. It looks more realistic, and this is a figure you want to get in your collection, especially if you're a fan of Imperials. Now, it does come with two accessories, that being a removable helmet. And here's the helmet. It fits nicely on his head, and it has great details on the helmet. Looks like the one that was worn in the films. And of course, it comes with a blaster. This is the same blaster that was used by the Rebel Troopers. And the coat of paint that they used looks nice and looks accurate to the ones in the film. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the main part of the gun, or the main body of the gun, doesn't look black, but it's like a silverish, like a dark silver grayish color. It looks like graphite, if you ask me. And the barrel is a lighter silver gray color. And you can put that in his holster right here. Yeah, right here. Stick it in there. And there you go. It fits nicely, and if you were to move him around, it will not fall out. Now, articulation that he does have is, I would say, a ball hinge at the neck. Maybe a ball joint, but I think it's more on a ball hinge. Hinge shoulders, hinge elbows, hinge wrists, ball joint at the waist, hinge hips, swivel thigh, hinge knees, and hinge ankles. Now, even though this figure is, primarily, well, let me rephrase that. Even though the uniform and the body of the figure is mostly black, they did a great job with the other details, like the wrinkles on his uniform, and other little things like the imperial insignia on his left arm. The belt looks nice, and the belt has the holster attached to it. Looks nice. So even then, even though it's mostly a black uniformed character, they did a great job with the details. So you also see these two things around his wrists, which it's part of the mold, but it's supposed to look like it's wrapped around his wrists. So that's pretty, cool. I think they're a complex. I'm not too sure. But yeah, head sculpt wise, again, great job with the head sculpt. It looks realistic. It looks like a real human being. I don't think this is based on any specific actor, so it's more of a generic male head, and it looks nice. I mean, it just looks like a real person, in the form of an action figure. A little uncanny, but I like it, plain and simple. Let's put the helmet back on. This is a 10 out of 10 figure. I might try to get the anniversary figure just to have the two aside, and because they look slightly different, you can have them as two different characters. Because I don't want to get the exact same one, because then they'll be clones. Same with the Rebel Troopers. If you ever buy Rebel Troopers, I want to get a variation or variety of different looking Rebel Troopers, just so that it adds a lot of variety. It adds a lot of variety and diversity to the Rebel Troopers, because they're not clones. Same thing for these guys. All the officers, Rebel Troopers and Stormtroopers and whatnot, they're not all clones. They're all different people. But the Stormtroopers, most of them are faceless because they wear the helmet. So you can buy the same Stormtrooper and and not worry about looking different or having no variety. Whereas the face character, or the characters that show their faces, like the officers, the Death Star Troopers, you kind of have to, you kind of want to get different ones, just so you don't have a bunch of clones, or a bunch of the same looking dudes. But with that being said, that'll be all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell icon, and I will see you in the next video. May the Force be with you, and have a great rest of your night. Bye.